from Soldier Field in Chicago. It's a
we playing with snow. This should be a good one.
On EA Sports. We'll see Caleb Williams.
So tell me who y'all got right now.
Bears taking on Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers.
About 3 inches of the white stuff has fallen, and the prognosticators say still 3 to 5 more to come tonight in Chicago as we welcome you to football under the lights at snowy Soldier Field. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gordon on hand alongside Charles Davis. And
all right, let's get it.
Storyline here, the weather, snow, and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the latest in a long line of NFL QBs from USC.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this
Go
guy.
Green Bay defense. Let's go.
Responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Caleb going to throw right away. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And we see the emphasis earlier. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says
6.
Our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there.
Hey, Caleb Williams, okay, I see what you got going on, bro.
First down. To throw, it's Williams. And again, back to Kmet. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And
it's 2nd and 10.
There. No gain on the play there. Second down.
On Micah Parsons.
On second down, here's Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to a Dunze.
3rd down and 3.
So the completion good for 7 there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you
4th down. No. Come on now.
Action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield.
All right.
And get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Williams now looking to throw on 1st and 10.
Bro, that pass could have been knocked away or kicked off, bro.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now an option play on 2nd down.
Bro, can somebody put a hit stick on this man, bro? If he running the ball.
To the 15-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
You put a spy on this man, bro. Just try some.
He's going to keep this.
He gonna try something funny, okay.
He will push his way down to about
2nd and 9.
Only a yard on the keeper.
Put another one on.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
3rd and 7.
Gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
4th down.
He won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try it now with
Nope,
Swift.
he didn't get there. Turnover on downs.
Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for, because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, trying to put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out.
All right, come on, Jordan Love. Let's go. Start off smart.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And
Gotta
he's
keep
take this up
getting
past the 10 to about the 11.
big yardage so we can get out of this territory, man.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the
3rd and
12-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
Thinking about Romeo Dobbs.
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
First down.
Target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
First down.
Brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. He's got a man. That's
I was about to say, that better be a first down, bro.
23 yards on the play. I love that play, because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
Now a 2nd and 2. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
Come on, Matthew Golden, you got to catch this, bro. You got to catch this.
Love.
Let's go. Come on, bro.
It's a touchdown.
What a spectacular catch, bro.
A great play there with an acrobatic catch. And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Nice.
And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it
between
done.
2 defenders.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity.
Hey, come on,
they
defense, let's
sure
go.
Get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone.
Bro, this man cannot go 100% the whole game, bro. This man 7 for 7.
That's good. The completion there.
Let's make that not happen.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's make this man have like a 50% completion rating, bro.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And they trying to be like Green Bay, man, dude, like I did.
Right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. Down to about the
7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he is met
3rd and 7.
Scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
They'll try and set up the screen.
4th down.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
What?
He's gonna try
what? Man,
and they're able to pick up the first and keep possession.
Man.
So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
This is crazy, bro.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Williams.
Give me that.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are
Come on now.
Over here up near the 40.
Better be lucky I ain't do a spin move on you, buddy.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of the opponents.
Bro, this man got broken tackles. Just imagine if he went the whole entire way.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
I know how I want to throw it to, but I'm looking at that safety, though.
Find the holes, and he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he'll protect himself.
I ain't want to risk it. Side running myself.
Yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis on this first half. And he'll take this one down.
3rd and inches, let's get this 1st down.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love.
Ah,
too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Love, he has it complete to Christian
3rd and 5.
Watson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Good throw, good catch.
This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do right here.
Run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in an
Oh yeah, this extra yards. That's worth from the passing. That's extra 15 yards. That's like half the distance to the goal, man. Come on now. 1st down.
So instead of forcing the field goal,
What'd I tell you?
1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
Throw left side complete.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Kick is good.
Dennis's point after is good. And it's now 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
All right, let's go defense.
Well, the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. Well, they're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum.
They deserve to not have any points, and it could have been another pick.
He let him a bit too much. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. He's got the connection to Moore. And they'll wind up getting
3rd and 1.
37, gain of 9.
Let's see, they might have to do a Hail Mary.
As they'll stop the clock with 24
Oh, no, let's see
seconds
here.
to go in this first half. 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, they want to play this.
They'll try and throw with Williams. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the
Ain't really nothing.
44. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. To throw once more. Here's Williams. There's a short throw.
2nd and 6.
Now the Bears going to use this.
What you gonna do, Caleb Williams? What you gonna do, buddy?
That means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on 2nd down is Williams. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. Now the Bears will use their 3rd.
They only got no more timeouts.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
We coming.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Better help you get to the sideline, buddy.
He gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash and 50 yards. Santos' kick is up and through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports Halftime Report. The snow certainly making conditions difficult, and it's not likely to get better anytime soon, as we turn it right back over to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty
that's
good
not bad.
right
To
at
the
the
30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah,
First down.
They told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
First down, Love to pass. Pressure, and he's taken down.
Okay, that's their first sack of the game. Okay.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape.
Romeo Dobbs.
It didn't exist.
Throwing on second and long. Love.
Bro, why you didn't run your route, bro?
Intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway.
Let y'all have it.
And they will score.
He was supposed to break into his route, bro. He was supposed to run his route.
The whole complexion of the ball game.
He ended up running straight.
There, CD. This is back to a one-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves to say, we've got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
And they don't get
2-point conversion is no good.
For the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down.
First down.
40 at the 38-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
On the run, he'll let this go deep. Right
He's
side.
open. First down.
At the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
I thought I was going to get sacked on that.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Whoa!
The back corner of the end zone, but
come on, where they got to be.
Come on. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
3rd and 7.
Just 1 target in the first half.
I know who to go to right here.
Here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to it.
Now the pressure gets
come on, offensive line.
Just inside the 20.
Got sacked by Montez Sweat.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
All right, we'll take the 3.
Now McManus
We ain't gonna risk it.
It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by McManus is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with
Come on, defense.
Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this
Michael
case,
Parsons, I need you to sack my guy.
Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
Okay, second and 12.
Fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Williams. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play.
3rd and
because
7.
That was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd down is Williams.
And he dropped it. 4th down.
The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with that.
Grady Jarrett right after me.
Goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's
Gotta
get
get the
a
1st down.
Not one that I've ever met.
He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll take this to
Josh
the other
Jacobs.
side of midfield before going out
1st
of
down.
bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
1st down, going to the air with Love. He'll buy some
I had
81
open,
just
bro.
tosses this one away incomplete.
I'm in
Now
the
that'll
last
bring
second.
up 2nd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to
At least
lose
get some
yardage
field goal
here.
range.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. 5 yards that time out of the scramble.
What do you want us to make a 62-yard field goal? In the snow? And it's good.
This is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3
2nd and
yards.
7.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On second down, here's the option.
Bro, really? Were you about to run the ball yourself?
Maybe a yard to the 29. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a third down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, Williams.
Nope, 4th down.
Incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Well, this is caught.
What?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So they run the option here on 1st and 10. And this will be taken across midfield into Green Bay territory. 9 yards on the first down.
Get the first down on this
2nd and 1. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper. 17 yards, 1st down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back out.
That gotta hurt.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's
no, y'all, let's make it 4.
I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays and harder to move it.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He's going to try and take off
really?
with it.
Are you still trying to run the ball yourself?
Yardage back to the 16.
Making that
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, he had success earlier in the drive, keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for making adjustments themselves. And that play starts to lose its effectiveness.
And different running backs.
3rd and 12.
Result as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. To the air, Williams. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And
4th down.
Get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there.
All right, let's close this game out, y'all.
They wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the
playbook
is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal,
end the game with your quarterback kneeling.
Oh, come on, Matthew Golden. You supposed to have a little bit more speed. Like, hey.
By Kevin Byard. And the Bears are right back in this football game. A critical error there.
Not a good way to try to close out the game.
All you talk about is taking care
Defense,
of
we need your help again.
Especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Almost picked.
You're passing in the
Second and 10.
lead no matter at what point. You got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Williams going to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
All right, let's go. Let's make it 4th. But he's going to try to run for it again.
Back to throw. Williams.
That's incomplete. Bro, I think that's incomplete, bro. I think that's incomplete. Let's look at the replay, y'all. Because I think that's really incomplete. Let's see, y'all. Like, what y'all think right here? Y'all think that's incomplete? Like, what y'all think? Y'all think that's an incomplete pass? If I want to challenge this? Like, give me your thoughts on it. I'm about to challenge it right now.
Loudly voicing his objections to that previous call. He's going to throw out the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say,
it looked like he had both feet in bounds to me.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the
Man, let's go, bro.
Winds
No,
up
I'm
a
right.
very good call there defensively to challenge that one. Is that now will wind up an incomplete pass. First
Y'all
kick,
thought I was going to let y'all
47.
slide on
This
that?
one looks good as well.
No, sir.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to
All right,
get
let's
down
close this
inside the
game out.
15, inside the 5. Superb. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive.
Second and 9.
Gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Come on, Josh Jacobs. I need you to catch this ball, bro, because I see somebody going to follow you.
Now Love.
Nope.
Oh,
that was close. 3rd and 2.
It's Jacobs. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
We're going to make them use their last one.
2nd down and 6 now. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be up
3rd and 2.
after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
First down. Thanks for the push, buddy.
And that should be the one that finishes the script.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now,
no, I ain't done yet. I'm not done.
Line, I I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass
I
play
am
here,
not done.
we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
He didn't have both feet in bounds on that one.
Incomplete.
Nice progress down the field. Was
I'm not done, man. Got to make this lead safe, man.
To get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's Love.
First down.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And he'll be tackled
taking it 3
on the midfield logo. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play.
Thinking about kicking the field goal to make it safe. See what the field goal range is. 63-yarder.
So here we go. Maybe
Give him the
biggest
shot.
Kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8.
Bruh, thought I had it.
All right, so then instead of a 2-score lead in the waning moments, that miss means they're going to need to sweat this one out after all, partner.
Nothing comes easy in this league. That could turn out to be a miss of disastrous proportions. So now they need to call their
whoa,
plays.
what?
Complete.
What?
On the deflection.
Yo.
And this is going to be a touchdown.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
Williams going to throw for it. And it's
All
caught.
right. All right.
And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
How is that even possible, bro?
Time really dwindling
Off of
in
the
this
deflection,
game.
bro.
Now their big deal is make sure they get a good
Well, y'all,
kickoff
this is going to
and don't give up
overtime.
anything big on the defensive end.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Every time we go, y'all.
Following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Let's see. I don't know. I gotta get to the 43. Come on, bro.
4 quarters.
You couldn't let me get one more play in.
Overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching
All right.
the game? How much fun is it for us
Overtime.
to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
Let's do it. All right.
So it's the
for me to
Bears who
lock
have
in.
the first chance to win this thing as we are underway here in overtime. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive.
Come on,
the
defense.
Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last
Taking
time
the
out.
10.
To repeat that, Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
3rd and 5.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Working out of the gun, Williams.
Give me that. Thank you.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. What a gigantic interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, with where they're out of the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay,
see what I wanna
where
do.
does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot Make sure you take care of the football and probably third down, kick the field goal, and try and win this game.
Oh my God, touchdown! Let's go!
They accomplish
what I'm
what
talking
they set out
about.
to do as they will take the lead here in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
Bro, you just got moused, my guy.
And their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through.
Woo.
That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA
I don't
Sports.
care about the stats. All I care about is getting this
good
dub.
night from Chicago.
Well, chat, that's it for today, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Appreciate y'all joining.